Hi, my name is Maina and I will present question 1. The question is you are required to design the user interface, input design, and output report for an online student information system (SIS) that allow lecturer to manage student data and update, search, and view result. Your project should include the following: A. User interface design. Design mockup of main menu and key screen, login, student registration, result entry, and report view. So this is our login screen. User must enter their username and password to access the system. We include standard security feature like credential validation of error message for incorrect login attempt. So after logging in, user will be directed to the main menu dashboard. In this dashboard, we provide a clear overview with quick statistics such as number registered student and recent result update. Next, we have the student registration screen. This page includes a comprehensive form where lecturer can enter complete student information, including personal details, course information, and contact detail. B and Excel for faster bulk entry. So next is the report view section. You can see the summary report, which is it overview of the overall performance. You can also see program-wide performance, like how many students have passed computer science and the other course. Now we finish question A. Let's move on to the question B, which is input design. Describe source document, data entry method, batch or online, and input validation rules, rank charge or existence check. So for input design, we use two data entry method. The first one is online entry, where user key in data in real time. The second is batch processing, which allow data to be uploaded through CSV file for faster bulk entry. So we also apply several validation rules to make sure the data is accurate. So for rank check, you can see that only between that age, which is 16 to 50, can be a student. Mark 0 till 100, year constraint. Existence check also, we do the student ID verification and program validation. So like if the student have the ID like 100, the other student cannot use that ID. For format validation, email, phone ID pattern, and duplicate detection.
So I will be explaining about another section of our question, which is output design. The design suitable reports or output screens such as summary, details, and also exceptions reports. So in that pictures, we have a summary report which is aggregated statistics, key performance metrics, and also program wise analysis. So in that picture we have a summary report. So it says the overall performance statistics and key metrics. For an example, we have total students of 1247 and the results entered was 892. Average grade of those students are B plus and pass rate was 87.5 percentages. We have 45 top performance and also 23 need attentions. So these are the performance statistics that we got from this analysis. So the next one we have the detailed report, which is complete student wise results with all subjects and grades. So we have the details of the students, their IDs, their name, and what are the subjects and their grades for each subject. For an example, we have STU001, the student ID, and the student's name was John Smith. In program computer science, in maths he has 85 percentage of marks, physics 92, and so on. So the next part, so continuous, we have the exception report, which is student requiring attention, failures, missing data with severity levels. So in this case, this report will give you the information of the students who are need the attentions, who got lower marks, and this will lead and help the lecturers to give more attention for those students. For an example, we have STU101, Alex Turner, which has issues that failed in 3 subjects. Affected subject is maths, physics and chemistry, and average score was 32.5. So these particular informations, exception reports, will help the teachers or lecturers take actions and give more attention to the students. So continuing with the security measures, which has proposed suitable input and output control measures. So the first one, we have the input controls, duplicate detections, range validations, existence verification, format validation, and also approval workflow with batch size limits. And also we have output control, report watermarking, access logging, data encryption, export restrictions, and also view only modes, audit details. So these are the options. These are the picture of what the options looks like. We have duplicate detections, like it's for checking for duplicate student IDs and records before entry. Also, we have a range validation for enforce minimum and maximum limits on numeric field, for an example, age, mark, or year. And another example is format validation, validate email, phone, ID pattern, and data type, so that the information would be valid of the student. And also in output control, we have report watermarking, which is adding the confidential watermarks to all exported reports, and also access logging, log all reports, views, and export with user details. And for another example, we have view only mode for disable download for certain use roles. So after output control, we have access control, which says role-based access control. It defines the permission for different user roles. For an example, student, or the teachers, or a registrator, or a administrator. For an example, we see administrator can see the registration details, they can see the result entry, they can see the reports and security, but student cannot access the registration file or result entry or reports or security. And also access management is role based permission. For an example, administrator, teacher, and as I said, session timeout as 30 minutes. If you fail login tracking 3 items, the account will log out. And also this is access management, role based permission, administration, teacher, registration, student. Also the timeout is 30 minutes. And also login tracking, if you log in, for an example, if you're logging with wrong password, or you're a student and trying to log in the teacher's password, means if you fail for 3 times, the account automatically will log out. So this is all from me. So I'll let my group member to lead the another questions. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Nurkista Nisa and I will explain a question 2. The question is, assume your team has completed the development of the inventory management system IMS for retail company. You are required to prepare a system implementation and support plan that include A. Testing plan. Describe the type of testing, unit, integration system and purpose of each. The first type is unit testing. Unit testing purpose is to verify individual component or modules function correctly. Example, testing product entry form, login and stock update module. The second type is integration testing. Its purpose is to ensure different modules interact properly. Example, testing that the same module update inventory automatically. And last but not least, type of testing type is system testing. It purpose to validate the entire system functionally end to end. For example, adding new stock, processing sale, and generate inventory report. B. Maintenance plan. Outline the four types of system maintenance. The first maintenance type is corrective. It is to fix error or bug found during operation. For example, resolving incorrect stock quantity update. The second type is adaptive. It modifies the system to function in a new environment. For example, updating IMS to support new barcode scanner or OS system. The third maintenance type is perfective. It is to extend performance or add new feature. For example, adding a low stock alert notification feature. Last but not least is a preventive maintenance type. It is to prevent potential system issue. For example, regular database optimization and code review.
Hi, my name is Nur Widat. Now I would like to explain On question number 2C, user support strategy. The question is, explain how user training and help desk support will be provided. User training. The initial training will involve conducting hands-on sessions tailored for both staff and manager. Training material will include user manual, quick reference guide, and video tutorial to support learning. Ongoing training will include refresher session for new staff and after any major system update. Then, for help desk support channel will be available through email, live chat, and phone to ensure timeline assistance. The ticketing system allows users to submit issues, which are then tracked and resolved by the IT team. Response time targets are set as follows. The first one is critical issue. It will be addressed within 2 hours, where for non-critical issue, it will resolve within 24 hours. The, the knowledge base will feature FAQ and troubleshooting guide to help user resolve common issue independently. Next, I would like to explain question 2D. Backup and security plan. Purpose suitable backup type and frequency include how to ensure data security. The first one is full backup. The frequency is weekly. This is because it will complete copy the IMS database for recovery. Second, incremental backup. We need to do it daily because only change since the last backup reducing storage use. The last transaction log backup we need to do hourly. This is because it will record change to allow point in time recovery. Security measure. Role-based access control (RBAC) is implemented to restrict system access according to predefined user rules, ensuring that individuals can only perform action and access information relevant to their responsibility. Data encryption is employed is employed to safeguard sensitive information both at rest and during transmission, ensuring confidentiality and integrity across two stage and data handling. Strong authentication mechanisms are enforced through the implementation of robust password policy and multi-factor authentication (MFA), thereby enhancing system security and reducing the risk of unauthorized access. Lastly, system protection is reinforced through the deployment of firewalls, antivirus software, and intrusion detection tools, collectively ensuring robust defense against unauthorized access, malware threat, and suspicious activity within the network environment. That's, that's all for our presentation. Thank you for your time and attention. Thank you very much.